Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme, and if you are new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. And if you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general message for the sign of Virgo. This could be Virgo anywhere in your birth chart. Cross-watchers, you're welcome as well. Flip the roles however you see fit. But everyone, please only take what resonates with you and your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a personal reading or a cord-cutting session with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Virgo, we're going to begin with the dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. Actually, they're definitely going to get loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is the vibe? What is the tea? What is going on in Virgo's energy? We have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups reversed, and the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of truth that is coming here to the forefront. I feel like this is some kind of truth that you have already known. Something here is definitely over with that Ten of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here has also been trying to manipulate the truth due to their own feelings, due to their own misaligned emotions. We have the fact here that you're bossing up. You acted appropriately in doing whatever you needed to do in order to preserve your dynasty in some kind of way, to preserve your environment, to preserve where you are going. Metaphorically speaking, this has something here to do with some kind of opportunity here that you have taken. With this Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords, it's like you had the knowledge that you needed in order to, I want to say, accomplish something the proper way, or in order to see where this opportunity could take you. What? This is like, you had the wisdom, because the Page of Swords is somebody who's very inquisitive. And when it came to this opportunity, to this Ace of Pentacles, you saw the value in it. You saw the value, you saw the potential, you knew where it could go, you knew where it could blossom. See, where others see a seed, you saw the finished product. You saw the end result. You knew, you had the knowledge and the wisdom in order to do something. I feel like somebody here tried to rise up against you with this Hierophant energy reversed. Somebody here is definitely trying to keep their motives hidden. Somebody here is a very corrupt leader, very manipulative with that Hierophant reverse. This is somebody here that has a hidden motive, hidden intentions, doing something here for personal gain. We also have the Queen of Swords here reversed. That's a feminine energy here that's not honest, very immoral, very corrupt. This could be a masculine in feminine energy, especially with this Page of Cups reversed here. It's the energy of, like, the boy who cried wolf. Somebody here is being restricted with this Eight of Swords and Ten of Cups reversed. Somebody here thought that they were going to achieve some kind of success or the ultimate happiness here by trying to take you down, or by trying to, I want to say, rise up against you while you were going down this opportunity, towards this opportunity. Whatever this is, it's like somebody was actively working against whatever it is that you were working towards. But I did say something about their emotions here have been misaligned. The Eight of Swords definitely talks about feeling confined or restricted, mentally, spiritually. Somebody is refusing to see. Because I'm picturing the traditional tarot. It's like somebody who has they have the blindfold on, but they have all these swords around them. It's like they're refusing to see that they themselves have been restricting themselves due to their own beliefs, due to something here that they're not willing to see, that they're not willing to confront. Somebody here definitely feels like very, very entitled. It's like very demanding to be with this Hierophant reverse. It's like somebody that's like forcing almost people to support them. Maybe due to fear, due to how this person would react. And I feel like you being the Emperor, stepping into this Emperor energy, it's like, no, absolutely not. I refuse to submit. It's like you were dealing with energies here that were wanting you to submit, to circumvent your own will. We do have the Three of Wands on this side, so you are going to be having some kind of new experiences. Somebody here is also being casted out with this Five of Pentacles energy here. Maybe that's what they were wanting for you. They were wanting you to be kicked out, shunned, out in the cold in some kind of way. Either way, some kind of truth is being evident. We also have the Empress upright on this side. Somebody here could have been trying to keep you separated from your divine counterpart in some kind of way. Somebody was definitely trying to stop something from coming together. If this doesn't have to do with like somebody trying to keep you away from love or from somebody here that is your equal, it's given the vibe of like somebody never wanted you to come into union with yourself. You know, merging the masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. But it's something here that you had the truth all along with this Page of Swords. And it was your willingness to want to keep learning. I don't know what you were learning. Something here that it's like you wanted to keep knowing more. It's this energy here of refusing to give up, wanting to get to the bottom line about something. Maybe you were the one here that was uncovering and unmasking what this Hierophant in the reverse was doing. Somebody here could have felt threatened. There's definitely a couple of individuals here that I feel like have been working together. Knight of Cups, Judgment, and the Two of Pentacles reversed. So Judgment is here. It's right dead in the center. Somebody is definitely being held accountable. Something here to do with you following your heart, you expressing yourself with this Knight of Cups. Like, a choice and decision here has been made. Whatever truth and clarity is coming out, nobody has themselves to blame. Nobody has but themselves to blame. And maybe they were trying to picket fence against you. I feel like you were uncovering some kind of corruption. However this was, in the group, in the environment, in the family, in the friendship, in the workplace. However, you were uncovering some kind of corruption or somebody's corruption. Because you had the wisdom, you had the facts, you knew the truth, you connected the dots. And then this person decided to come up against you, maybe to team up with others, with other people who are afraid of them. I mean, they are the Hierophant reverse, so they gathered their, I don't even know how to describe this. Like, they gathered their cronies to rise up against you, but that also didn't work. I feel like everybody here is being restricted. And I feel like especially this corrupt leader here, I feel like their power has been taken away from them. And also, somebody cannot stop something here from coming together. Whether this is a fated, destined union, or a destined event of you merging with yourself, with your masculine and feminine sides. It's like embracing all of you, because now you know. Okay, before I get way too ahead of myself, Universe, please tell us more. There's the Emperor upright and the Five of Pentacles reversed. Somebody was trying to get you shunned. They wanted you ostracized. They wanted you out of the picture. Maybe they felt like you were coming for them, so they felt like they had to come for you. Somebody here has definitely been lying. With that Page of Cups in the reverse, this is somebody here who feels hurt about something. Willing to manipulate, willing to use emotions. I feel like it was in order to keep somebody back. Whether this was to keep somebody away from you, to keep people from believing you, or it was to keep you from accomplishing something here. It's honestly giving me the energy here if somebody here felt like you were making them look stupid. But again, that's their feelings. That's how they really feel about themselves, in all honesty. The Two of Cups is reversed here at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody here that you do not see eye to eye with. This is somebody here that takes, but doesn't give. Energetically speaking, you could have been dealing with like an energy vampire. This person could have been feeding off multiple different people. Again, corrupt individual. Somebody who only has some kind of selfish personal gain. That's an energetic vampire. Universe, tell us more for Virgo. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody here could not stop some growth for you. A cycle here is over. It's over in your life because you've learned the lessons that you've needed to learn. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is. It's about learning the lessons that you need to learn in order to do better, in order to continue evolving. You see, somebody thought that this is the energy here of you learning from your mistakes. Somebody thought that you would never be able to better yourself and break free and take charge with that Emperor energy. I feel like whoever this Hierophant on the reverse is, it's like now that you've bossed up in some kind of way, you stood firm in the truth. With this Page of Swords, Ace of Swords energy, it's like you stood firm in that truth. You knew the truth. You knew everything you needed to know in order to justify disconnecting from this individual. And I feel like this is a permanent disconnection with that Two of Cups reversed. And maybe there was this pressure campaign thrown up against you to try and keep you, to loop you back in using others. This High Priestess reversed and Hierophant reversed, this is definitely somebody here who is a false leader. This is somebody here who needs validation. They need constant validation. This is somebody here who talks a lot. They're all up in everybody's business. Hyper controlling. This is somebody that's headed for a loss. See, the closing of this chapter here is you get to move on. Seven of Pentacles. This happens after the Six of Pentacles. This person is now learning a lesson about an equal give and take. Because the way that they had acquired things was through manipulation. And then they decided to attack you, to withhold from you, to receive more for them. Maybe this person tried to use you as a scapegoat, right, to gain pity and sympathy in others' eyes. To cast spiritual condemnation on you while also receiving whatever it is that they were seeking. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. 77 is here on the table. We do have Death reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. reversed and the Three of Cups. Somebody here does not want to put in any work, any effort. They don't want to transform. This is what's being seen. This confusion that's being lifted is how somebody here doesn't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the effort. They don't want to transform. They don't want to change. They don't want to evolve. They want to stay the same. They just want to have a good time, man. They just want to party. But they don't want to have to earn it. They want to do it on other people's dime. Maybe that's what you were awakening others to. How somebody here doesn't want to put in the work to change, to evolve, to heal, to transcend. We also have that Knight of Swords reversed right behind that Three of Cups. Somebody here has definitely been trying to manipulate the truth in order to try and keep the party alive, man. For themselves. That's really what it feels like. This corrupt leader. And this person doesn't have to actually be in like a leadership position, but like they feel like, you know, they're the Queen of England, so to speak. Or the King of England, excuse me. But like that's the vibe. This person thinks that like, you know, there's something that they're not. The illusion here has cracked. The illusion here has broken. The one who has done the work is being seen for the one who has done the work. Universe. I feel like somebody tried to condemn you for the truth and the knowledge that you have. For what it is that you were sharing. And maybe for the path that you were going down. Whatever path you were going down, it was something... It's something here about you sticking to your truth and seeing the opportunity and the value of something. See, you're dealing with somebody here who didn't see the value in what it is that you were doing. Or maybe they did. But they didn't... Oh, okay. But they didn't want competition. Something here about your victories showcased this person's facade. Again, it's like this energy here, if you were making somebody look stupid, you were making somebody look bad in the group, in the community. But again, none of that is your fault. You're just being you. You're just living your truth. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo. Things are turning here in your favor. And the truth is going to set you free. Yes, it is. And the wheel will be spinning in your favor. We have this King of Wands. You could be at this time very, like, tenacious. Very confident. You're being very bold. You could be standing out. You could be drawing a lot of attention at this time. We have the Five of Wands reversed. You won the competition that you never even knew that you were in, because this person was low-key competing with you. Because they wanted your attention. They wanted the attention that you received. It's like they wanted your aura, so to speak. But it's like you won this just by standing out, just by being yourself. That's the King of Wands energy. He wins every single time he's just himself. Something here has been extremely unhealthy, excuse me, with this Five of Wands reversed. Somebody here is all about themselves. They took something to an unhealthy place, right? Instead of taking, you know, because sometimes we get triggered, but instead of allowing that trigger to activate some kind of healing, again, with that death energy reversed, this refusal to want to grow, to evolve, to change. You know, this is somebody here that cannot handle. It's like they want to keep everything the same and they think that it's just enough. They don't want to put in the work. However which way it resonates. It's just that they just don't want to put in the work. Give me one moment. Alrighty, Virgo, I am back. Universe, tell us more. It's like they can't compete where they don't compare, Virgo. Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles here twice. This opportunity was given to you by the divine, and somebody tried to get in the way of that. Of you going down some kind of pathway towards prosperity, towards abundance. Page of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, and the 10 of Swords. This is somebody that's having a major ego death. They're having a major ego death. Because they try to take an opportunity, or they try to take something away from you. They wanted something diverted away from you. They never wanted you to receive something. They never wanted this doorway, this pathway to be open to you. Somebody never wanted you to be happy. They never wanted you to be happy. This is somebody here who's miserable in their own life. That's why they're going through this ego death. Their refusal to change, their refusal to evolve. I'm hearing something about, like, immaturity. As somebody here who doesn't understand, I'm getting doesn't understand boundaries, especially with the Cups in the reversed. Hypersensitive. To the max, to the extreme. It's like somebody was wanting you to, like, self-sacrifice. Universe, tell us more. With all of these aces, there are brand new beginnings here for you. Somebody here cannot confuse people about you anymore. They can also no longer try to derail you and hold you back. This corrupt lead, they're no longer a leader. This person just being seen as corrupt, as a fraud, as a scam artist. That's what the Hierophant in the reverse is. That's not somebody who's here to help uplift people, who wants the best for them. This is somebody who's a scam artist. They pretend to be of the light. Anybody can put on the robes and claim to be a priest. Doesn't make them so. Universe. We have the Ace of Cups. With all of these aces that keep coming out for you, it's like brand new beginnings. We have the Three of Cups. Celebration. You're going to be celebrating here. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Something about you continue to follow your intuition. This Knight of Swords, somebody here is receiving some kind of bad news. Somebody here is going to have to pay up. They're going to have to pay up for what it is that they have done to you. Whether physically. There is going to be some kind of celebration. Are you celebrating? Why does... It's like bad news for one is good news for another. Maybe it's good news to you that they're going to be preoccupied dealing with something here that's finally catching up to them with this judgment. That's what it is. They're going to be preoccupied dealing with something. So this person didn't just do this to you. They were riding some kind of high horse. They felt like they were above people, the law. They're going to be too preoccupied here to come after you, and that's what's exposing and illuminating all of the lies here, because this person's being held accountable with judgment. They're being put in their place. Hypersensitive to the extreme. Maybe this is what you were warning about. You're like, this is not going to end out good. And somebody took something personal. When in all actuality, you were really just looking out. Universe. Tell us more for Virgo. Now the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Okay. See, somebody here has been pretending to be something that they're not. Six of Pentacles reverse. They're going to have to pay up. They're not receiving help. They're not going to be receiving support. Their emotions are all over the place. That's what's being seen. At the very last minute, somebody's true colors are going to emerge. And that's because of this truth. And you were going to be seen as somebody here who was right all along. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that you were too naive or that you were immature. But the truth is that you're not. Eight of Wands. There is some kind of good news that is traveling fast for you. Good news for one is bad news for another. The obstacles are clear. This person's too busy and too preoccupied. Luck is spinning in your favor. These new beginnings are meant to happen. You're meant to have prosperity. You're meant to have love. Your heart's in the right spot. You're not doing something for all of the wrong reasons. You're doing something for all of the right reasons. Universe, please tell us more. Work, labor, and efforts. That's what's coming in for you. Work, labor, and efforts. You worked hard, you put in a lot of labor, now you're going to be receiving the efforts. And somebody here is being imprisoned, physically or spiritually. Somebody here is going to be too preoccupied. They're going to be too busy, taking a good hard look at themselves. They wanted you bound, they wanted you stuck, they wanted you trapped. Well, now they are. You're definitely going to be receiving some kind of good news about all of the effort that you've put in. Whatever you have been working on, you're definitely going to be seeing rewards. You see those birds in the background? That's news that is traveling in. We have Jezebel. You were dealing with the Jezebel spirit. Somebody here could be having a health concern. Maybe somebody was... I don't wish that upon anybody. Maybe that's a form of imprisonment for them. Maybe this Jezebel here ended up catching something. That'll slow them down. They're going to be too preoccupied having to take care of something. See, this is what they get for messing with you, for messing with other people, for acting like they're on a high horse. Give me one moment. Again, sorry about that, Virgo. Somebody here is headed for a health concern. Maybe if we're trying to do love spells on you. Or this could just be their form of manipulation, them abusing their persuasion here, right? This is somebody here that looks good. They look appetizing. This is somebody here who leads with temptation. That's all a Jezebel spirit does. They lead with temptation. This doesn't even have to be in, like, that kind of a way. Somebody who just leads in temptation. They lead people into karmic contracts. This is somebody here that only wants one thing. They only care about themselves. Universe. We have lust, the veil, and animosity. This is somebody that's angry that they can't use you anymore because you can see beyond the veil. Because you see the truth. You see the truth. This person just wants to indulge. That's all they want to do. All they want to do is indulge. Maybe this is somebody here who... they're having animosity about you. Why? Because you're single, sexy, and successful? And you see beyond the veil? Don't even tell me that this is somebody here that you won't... So this is somebody who is non-committal. They only want to use you. Right? Family, friend, lover, business. I'm just going to read the energy like that. Somebody here just want to use you. And now they're having animosity here because you can see beyond the veil. You see the truth that they just want to use you. That they're just a user. And they're mad at you because here you are looking good and you're like, no thank you. Giving yourself that self-respect and self-love because you're unwilling to deal with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I mean, this is like somebody here that wants you to like cut up their food and like tell them that the choo-choo is coming. Universe. Single, sexy, and successful came out. And you could be a priestess. Maybe you're very successful at being a high priestess, at being very intuitive. And somebody here is holding animosity towards you because they're like, why can't you just let me use you anymore? Because you're too busy. You're too busy working, and now you're receiving the efforts of that. And you're like, I'll be damned. So let this person hold all this animosity. They're going to be too preoccupied. Like I said, they're going to have to pay up now. They're going to have to pay up now for emotionally manipulating, for lying, for holding this pent-up animosity towards you. Like, people are starting to see the truth. Look at all of this. It's just trying to get in the middle of your work and labor. Like, this is somebody here that wanted you to work for them, to never receive any reward. Again, this energy here of wanting you to submit. And you're like, I'm the emperor. I submit to no one. Emperor, empress, take it how it resonates. You're like, I don't submit to anyone. I sure as hell not submitting to you. You see the truth. Like I said, you've known the truth, even when others didn't. Now the truth is catching up. Now the masses are catching up to what it is that you know, because now they are being exposed to the truth. They can no longer hide and deny the fact of what it is that they see. How somebody has just been manipulating the truth, and this person here is just angry. Because they're a hoe, a spiritual hoe. We'll just say that. They're a spiritual hoe. Universe, please tell us more for Virgo. Maybe this person's even more mad that you're receiving rewards here, and you're looking better than ever. Somebody here is being seen as cold-hearted. Universe, tell us more for Virgo. We have a gift, reward, incentive present. You're receiving some kind of a gift here, and somebody here is trying to run away. They're trying to run. Because, they don't like witnessing the fact that you are receiving gifts, rewards for all of your effort, for all of your work. See, you want to know what it is? Because I feel like it's the moment that you disconnected from this person, you started seeing how you were, whatever you were working towards, you started seeing like a return. And you put two and two together, and you're like, wow, so when this energy was in my life, no matter how hard I worked, I was not receiving anything, because this energy here was just taking it from you. Universe, tell us more for Virgo. I feel like you've been dealing with energies here that have just been trying to tempt you. Like, it's this energy of like everybody wanting a piece of you. We have a Leo. There could be a Leo that's involved here, or you could be a Virgo Leo cusp. We have celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. Maybe people are looking at you as if you're otherworldly. Maybe that's why these people get into this like Jezebel energy whenever like you come around. It's like they start salivating. You know, it's like they start salivating and then they get like turned off when you say no. Maybe it's because of your radiance, your kind heart, your good nature, your lovingness, just who you are as an individual. Chaos magic. Somebody here was definitely doing chaos magic. You could have had a Leo here that was doing chaos magic. Why? This person who was doing chaos magic was what? Sending you temptation your way? Somebody could have even gone as far as to even like try to send people your way. There could have been like a whole like Jezebel energy. A whole Jezebel Leo here. Sending people your way to try and tempt you. Because this person didn't like the fact that you were single, sexy, and successful? Somebody just had pent-up animosity towards you. So they were trying to get... Don't even tell me that there was a bitch here that was trying to send you dudes. Like, if you're a female, I'm sorry for the language, but that's what it's giving. I know we just switched up real quick, but... That's messed up. That's for someone, not everyone. But it's like you're still getting the last laugh. You're still single, sexy, and successful. And you're receiving all of the fruits to your labor. No matter how hard this person tried to stop you. This person just refusing to change. They're refusing to grow up. And maybe that's why you left this person behind. You're like, okay, you know what? You're clearly still in this energy where you don't want to grow. You don't want to evolve. You don't want to accept accountability. If you're a man, like, that same message, like, if you're a man, this could have been, like... This could have been, like, another man that was, like, sending women your way. Do you know what I mean? To, like, try and tempt you. But, like, these people were, like, working for them. This could be, like, an old friend, an old co-worker, a boss, as a family member. Something here to do with your creativity, your ideas. Somebody here never wanted you to be rewarded for your creativity, for all of your hard work. This Leo energy, this could even be somebody here who's just extremely lustful over you. And you were like, no, I'm all set. You're like, I need something more. This is somebody here who's mad that you won't feed them anymore. So then they sent this chaos magic your way. We have law and order. Somebody here could be getting caught up by the cops. Somebody here is being imprisoned. Somebody here could be going to jail because they did something. They took something too far. Too far. And this person's like, but maybe they were able to do this with other people. To try and take other people out. This is definitely somebody here who could have even been trying to sacrifice you. Now they've gotten themselves caught up. This chaos magic got them in trouble with the law. Now they're feeling guilty and remorseful for coming after you. They could be claiming that you're otherworldly. Oh my god, they're an alien. This is not normal. No, it's just God. The true God. Game over. This person's game is over. They got themselves caught up. Maybe, and this doesn't even have to be a Leo at this point. This could just be someone who is extremely prideful. There's a lot of different things going on together. There's a lot of different things happening in this reading, Virgo. Either way, you're receiving some kind of gain. You're receiving some kind of gain, some kind of increase, some kind of level up here. Because you've earned it. Because you worked for it. And now this person's going to have to pay the price. The game is over. Completion. The end. It's like you beat the game. You made it to the end. You defeated the final boss. Let them be angry. Let them hold this animosity. Because look where it got them. So let them continue to hold on to it, because they're only going to continue to dig their grave, is really what it feels like. And they have nobody else to blame but themselves. People could have even teamed up together, like bitter people could have teamed up together. Like I said, take it how it resonates. Let's see. Universe, please tell us more for Virgo. We have forgiveness. I free myself from the weight of resentment, reclaiming my power to live in peace. You forgave the past and you've moved on. And that's what these people don't seem to understand, is that you already forgave them for what it is that they have done to you. Maybe they felt like you were holding a grudge because you decided to no longer come back. No, you decided to heal and move on. We have power of intention here at the bottom of the deck. You did something with good intention. You forgave, you healed, and you moved on. And we have the right place. I am always in the right place at the right time, ready to receive what is meant for me. You positioned yourself into the right place for you to receive. Inevitable success, for you to receive some kind of inevitable success. I choose the goals that align with my deepest truths, and I achieve them with passion and joy. It was always inevitable because you had the right intent. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that, oh, you were trying to... It's like they took your glow up, your level up, as like an instant attack on them. Because why? You're empowered? Because you decided to heal, to move on, to elevate, to better yourself? So they tried to condemn you because they perceived that you no longer wanting to deal with them as a condemnation on them. And maybe it was, in a way. I mean, technically, you were just like, you know what, I'm not willing to accept this anymore. And you healed the part of you that allowed it in the first place and became the version of you that will never allow it again. And you forgave the past. Forgive them, for they do not know what they do. And look what their animosity has gotten them. So they only proved the point that you made the right call to leave them behind. That's all they ended up doing, was proving your very point. Timeline shift. Notice how it came out in the reverse? Somebody here wanted you to miss some kind of timeline shift. I collapse all timelines of limitation and consciously choose the reality that resonates with my highest joy and fulfillment. Like I said, you got yourself into the right place at the right time. And these people could have gone so far to the point to try and resist you that they got themselves caught up legally. They took something to the extreme. Continue to trust in your intuitive wisdom. You already know with that Page of Swords energy. You know what's up. You've known what's up. Universe, please tell us more for Virgo. Divine timing. It was all meant to take part like this. It was all meant to take place like this. You are right on time. You're at the right place in the right time. What is truly meant for you will arrive when you are ready to receive it in fullness. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. See, you forgave. And you waited for your divine timing. You did something just on time. And that's why you're receiving some kind of balance. 666 energy. In this world of duality, you are not here to choose sides, but to hold frequency. Sacred neutrality allows you to witness without absorbing, and to remain steady when others are swayed. You're completely balanced. You're not easily swayed, you're not easily pulled. You're neutral. You're keeping the frequency. Universe. We have deception, and somebody was trying to deceive you from being in the right place. Be aware of those who operate with dishonesty and deception. Don't let the darkness take advantage of your light, and do not rush into agreements or actions without clarity. There's that lust, there's that temptation energy. All to try and deceive you out of your spot. But you are receiving divine justice. What was taken will be returned, and what was done in harm will be answered. Stand in integrity and let divine justice unfold. The universe sees all and balances all. See, you are being completely balanced right now. And the universe is now balancing out these other energies here. It's given the energy of the universe saying, you know what? You want to cry so much? I'm going to give you a reason to cry. Divine detour. The universe is adjusting your path to match your soul's evolution. If a door has closed, it is because it no longer resonates with who you are becoming. With who you are becoming. You needed to accept the fact that that door was closed. Maybe this is someone here that you kept beating the bush with. And you needed to accept the fact that in order for you to shift timelines, that door needed to remain closed. Because it did not coincide with who you were becoming. It didn't resonate. In order for you to be able to keep your frequency, you had to let certain frequencies go. We have loss, but it's in the reverse. Somebody was trying to create some kind of loss for you, maybe loss of love, but no matter what they try to do, it doesn't work. And it will never work. They're being caught up, Virgo. Yes, they are. Let's get you guys a Buddha. Universe. Please give us a Buddha for Virgo. Actually, I do want that deck. It just fell over, but I want it. Oh, actually, before we even do any of those, let's do this. Oh my god, I have cards everywhere. Universe, please tell us more for Virgo. We have Parrot. Someone will gossip about your secrets. Yeah, so somebody here, this could be like an ex-friend, an ex-family member, an ex-coworker. Somebody was just gossiping about you. They were trying to spill your tea, trying to paint you to be out in to be a bad person. They, like I said, they only ended up proving the point that they couldn't be loyal and they couldn't be trusted to begin with. We have family matters. This could definitely be someone here that you once considered family, or somebody here was spreading gossip about you to create family trouble here. Time to get out of a situation. Somebody never wanted you to be able to move on from a situation. Something here could have taken place in October, or somebody here could have a birthday in October. They could be a Libra, Scorpio energy here. Temporary problems. It's in the reverse, so I feel like those have cleared up for you. You were able to overcome whatever these rumors and gossips and whatever secrets somebody tried to share. about you, you were able to overcome them. Maybe it took place in October. You got yourself out of a situation in October. There definitely was a shift in October. Between October and November. Something, either way, something here still progressed for you. No matter how hard somebody tried. Yeah, great happiness. So no matter how much they gossiped about your secrets, you're still headed towards great happiness. And somebody here is going through some kind of sorrow. Sorrow, family matters. This person who has been gossiping about you, I feel like they're in trouble. They're in trouble. They're not going to be receiving such good news. Maybe it has to do with their health. This could even be involving somebody's mental health. Universe, tell us more. We have Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Your torch is still burning. You have awareness and understanding. That's that Page of Swords energy. You listened, and you kept that torch burning. You could have been dealings or relationship with the man with blonde, gray, or white hair. That could be you, it could be them. Hidden secrets will harm you. Maybe some kind of hidden secrets about some kind of dude with blonde, gray, or white hair are being exposed. Maybe somebody was not able to deter you off of your spiritual path, stopping you from becoming enlightened. We have good advice from a wise person. And then we have a misunderstanding. So somebody here gossiped about your secrets. Maybe because, oh, now it's all a misunderstanding. Why? Because their secrets are coming back to bite them in the butt? So now they want to be like, it was all a misunderstanding. I never meant to gossip about you. Yes, you did, because you gossiped. See, now this person could be going, this could even be somebody here in your family. Either way, somebody here is getting caught up legally, and they're going to be too busy handling their own shit to try to get in the middle of you. A period of ill health and depression. Maybe that's what they sent for you. Maybe that was part of that chaos magic, that manipulation here. You know, tugging on people's heartstrings to come up against you. To make it seem like you're the problem, to put you in a period here of like, what did I do? Somebody here wanted you to submit to their will. But the joke's on them. Because it's like they're going to have to submit now with all this imprisonment energy. The universe is saying you're going to have to submit. Universe, please give us a goddess for Virgo, please. We have Inanna, and I hope I said that right. Embracing the shadow. I went there on my own free will. I went there in my finest gown, with my rarest jewels and my Queen of Heaven crown. In the underworld, at each of the 7 gates, I was stripped 7 times of all that I thought I was, till I stood bare in who I really am. Then I saw her. She was a huge and dark and smelly and hairy, with a lion's head and lion's claws devouring everything before her. Ereskagil, my sister. She was all that I am not, all that I have hidden, all that I have buried. She is what I have denied. Ereskagil, my sister, Ereskagil, my shadow, Ereskagil, myself. Cimmerian Queen of Heaven, Inanna, tricked her father Enki, god of wisdom, into giving her the 100 objects of culture, which she then gave to humankind. Desiring to pay to visit her sister Heretical, she journeyed to the underworld. There she was stripped and killed and left to hang on a hook for 3 days and 3 nights. Inanna was allowed to leave the underworld only if she found a substitute. She chose her son-lover, the shepherd Damuzi, who, in her absence, had usurped her place on the throne of heaven. Inanna is here to tell you that a journey to the underworld is the way to wholeness for you now. It is time to dance with your shadow, reclaim what you have denied, embrace your own dark sister, dark self. You need all those aspects of yourself that your parents, caregivers, teachers, society has deemed unacceptable in order to achieve wholeness in your life. Whether it be your talent, your beauty, your inner vampire, your anger, your madness, you are required to surrender to the journey and embrace your dark side. If you are already in the underworld, the appearance of Inanna may signal that the time for your return is at hand. Journeys to the underworld to embrace your dark side are a law unto themselves. They take as much time as they need to take. You can't just fit them into your schedule. When it is time for you to journey, you will find you will not be done until you return. Take comfort in the fact that all journeys to the underworld do end, and that you will indeed return, much different from who you thought you were when you went. You can take that as confirmation. Some of you guys literally had to go down to the depths, to the darkness of your own soul, and reclaim parts of you that you were told to put away. And when you decided to fully embrace who you are, to pick up that torch, people decided to try and tarnish you by gossiping about your secrets, gossiping about who you were. Maybe that's why you had to go to the underworld in the first place. To rid yourself of some kind of shame and embarrassment and own whatever this gossip was going on about you. Because if you own it, they can no longer use it against you. Universe, please give us a crystal for Virgo at this time. What crystal could Virgo benefit from at this time? Alright, Universe, please give us one crystal that Virgo could benefit from at this time. Thank you. We have blue Chalcedony? Let your dreams be your unconscious talking to you. Blue Chalcedony. Welcome, sweet soul. I am the spirit of the blue Chalcedony. And I'm probably saying that wrong. I live where time stands still, where dreams seem like reality, and where words remain unspoken, verbally but expressed by the language of silence. I dreamed that you needed me and my wise horse to calm your anger and frustration, granting you the capacity to communicate peacefully as needed. Before getting angry, take heed. If you wish to go to a higher level of your growth, know that your profound inner work lies ahead, and you'll have to position yourself to accomplish it. Furthermore, the horse is here to bestow upon you the serenity of pausing to savor the present moment. We can help restore your contact with nature and your surroundings. Open your eyes and look at the blue sky. Feel the breeze caress your face and sense how you feel. The situations you are encountering will take on greater significance, but you will be able to address them in a more constructive manner. You are precious there, soul. Your sensitivity is special. You are still not aware of what your potential is. It is for this reason we are here for you. Nurture within yourself the aspiration to evolve as a person and a spirit. You might even enjoy doing so. Given these qualities, you would make a good teacher, therapist, or any public speaking figure, leaving a lasting mark with your words. Reassure your soul, trust yourself, and restore your gaze to the beauty of life. It doesn't have to be all battle or toil. Otherwise, how will you dream, listen, or achieve your goals? Sleep is very important. Because your deep sensitivity to the messages you receive at this time informs you about people and situations. I advise you keep a notebook by your bedside and write down what you dream. You might surprise yourself. Hold me close to your lungs and throat, and I will help you breathe by nourishing you. I will also aid you to truly listen. Keeping me in your home will bring beauty and harmony. When you meditate with me, hold a flower in your hand, and I will let you talk to it. I will work hard, so remember to recharge and cleanse me occasionally with water, then expose me to the moonlight, crescent or full. We hope you leave a remarkable trail filled with beauty and all that you aspire to become. You guys could benefit from blue chalcedony. Oh, it's chalcedony. Chalcedini. What the hell was I saying? Chalcedony. That makes sense. Universe, please give us a Buddha for Virgo. Please give us a Buddha for Virgo. Okay. There's been like this energy here of like trying to interrupt you from receiving messages from your higher self. It's like somebody never wanted you to return to your throne on heaven. They wanted you to remain in hell. Universe, please give us a Buddha for Virgo. Thank you. Kokuzu Batsu? Kokuzu Batsu? I'm probably saying that one wrong too, and I apologize. Provider of unlimited wisdom and good fortune. A sharpened ability for memorization, education, and learning further your specialization. Right now, you are connected to an unlimited storehouse of wisdom. With your memory at its sharpest, now is the time to learn. There are many opportunities for knowledge around you. Find which one interests you the most and pursue it to the fullest extent. There are some things which you only need to learn once to understand. However, this is not the way with all things. Some things take repeated study and practice over long periods before you can truly understand their nature. The Kokosku in Kokosku Batsu means unlimited storehouse. The storehouse is filled with wisdom and good fortune, and Kokosku Batsu has the power to take from the storehouse as he wills in order to grant humanity their desires. It is also said that he has been particularly blessed in terms of memory, and that those who chant his mantra 1,000,000 times will gain the power of unlimited memory. Nothing they learn will be forgotten. The Chintamani gem he holds represents blessings, and the sword represents wisdom. Kokosku Batsu brings salvation to humanity with his unlimited wisdom. His blessings are wisdom, memorization, being granted what you desire. What you desire is being granted. Maybe you need this blue chalcedony. Chalcedony. Why do I keep saying it wrong? However the hell it's pronounced. Maybe you need some of it to help you. Because whatever you desire is about to be manifested. You have risen from the darkness. No matter how hard somebody tried to keep you down. It's like when you're trying to emerge from the water and somebody's trying to keep you like underneath the water, like trying to suffocate you in a way. Like trying to snuff you. It's not gonna happen. Look at all this blue energy. It's something here to do with your third eye. Is that the... Blue is the third eye chakra, right? The third eye is a light blue. The dark blue is the throat chakra. Something here about speaking your desires into fruition. By speaking what it is that you see. Universe, please give us a final message for Virgo. We have blessings. Number 44. Blessings. And your desires being given to you. Ganesha asks you to consider what exactly it is you want at this time. He asserts that your desires are within your reach. The universe is conspiring to help you achieve your aspirations. Since the universe is in harmony with your desires, the how will transpire effortlessly. Ganesha is bestowing on you blessings of luck, love, and new prospects. Be very clear about your intentions at this time. Once you have identified what you desire, Ganesha will work to clear the obstacles and amp up your blessings. Withstand the temptation to succumb to self-indulgence. You are in an excellent affluence phase. This period will not last forever, so be sure to take advantage of it and act when opportunities arise. Resolve will triumph. The principle of averages works in your favor now. The more that you perpetuate something that you want, the more likely you are to receive that very thing, even if it feels impossible. These manifestations' possibilities are endless in range and subject matter, from love to money to success to happiness. Ganesha teaches that your blessings are continuous. The realization of the blessing may not be immediately apparent. Trust that happiness and blessings are always being showered on you. What is going on in your life at this moment is external and beyond your control. True happiness and blessings lie within, in you, and in your heart and soul. I don't like that last sentence. True happiness and blessings lie within, in you, in your heart and soul. Either way, the answer is in you. But that is what I have for y'all, Virgo. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.